how good it is. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, ooh, ooh, how good it is. Ooh, 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 ooh. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Yeah. Wah, 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 wah. Woo, 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 woo. Yeah, 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 yeah. How good it is this morning to get that coffee and that breakfast in ya. Woo, woo. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, rise and shine. It's Friday, the second Friday of this year. How good it is. Yeah, yo, 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 yo. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. I don't know if any music here, I don't know if y'all hearing this music, this Ninth Wonder, but I'm grooving to this. I love this shit. I gotta play this one more time. Feel more proud. Hey. Ooh, 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 yeah. Beans and macaroni. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You, you. Good morning. Yeah. Good morning. Yeah. I'm going freaking crazy in the morning 'cause it's Friday. Yeah, 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 yeah. Under three sex. I think you are the one. If not, you are the prototype. Oh, Lord Jesus. What up, what up, what up? What up? Oh, okay, that's it. Oh, oh man, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm just playing around, playing around. What's up, y'all? It is the second weekend 2025, and already second weekend has been crazy. It's been crazy. It's been crazy. Oh man, this coffee is so wonderful. Thank you, baby. Thank you for the coffee. To the missus, brewed it for me before she left. Appreciate her, man. She been putting up with my funky ass for so long, but I appreciate her. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. That's my baby. I love her. Oh man, I'm telling you, there's nothing, there's nothing more blessed than waking up to someone you love and you smell that fresh brew of coffee. Whoo! You pour some of that cream and dash some of that sugar, take that first sip. Ah, oh, I love that slogan. The fresh started getting up. Tell you. But let me get off this right here. Let me turn it down. There you go. There we go. There we go. Right here. Yeah. A morning. Good morning to you again. This is Hitchbox, also known as the Black Rabbit. What's up? What's happening? Please do not worry. The other day I was on here earlier live, and I was just testing the mic out and everything. And this trip out kind of I got this little box, this little compression, what you call that, condenser microphone. So I got a microphone and I got a headphone, but my headphone also got a microphone too to it. So I don't know which one is operating. You know what I'm saying? I noticed I get some feedback, so I'm trying to see if this headphone set that I have is doing good, and this microphone condenser. I got a small one. I mean, I got the cheap kind. It was a condenser microphone where you get your hand claps, you get your what, all the sound effects on there, plus your mic, and that's kind of cool. I need another cord. I think I need another something that connect my cell phone to this, where not only that I can spin some songs, but since YouTube is so strict on copyright, I'm I'm like, forget it. You know what I'm saying? I want to play some music. I'm paying YouTube anyway on YouTube Music. I love all, I love Ninth Wonder. I love his music. Matter of fact, I love all types of music. There's stuff I like. I get into some chill music. I get into some electronica. I get into some alternative. I love instrumental motion pictures songs. I love music, period. And the sad part about it is I noticed all the content creators going through this too now, where they have to make their own beats. There's not too many there's guys are forced to not only become content creators, but they're forced to make their own beats, or they have to purchase from somebody they know who already know how to do beats. And I don't want to be a person who want to take somebody else's beat that I don't know instead of somebody that I'm a fan of. I mean, I'm a fan of Ninth Wonder. I want to play some Ninth Wonder stuff. If I want to do an intro that says Black Rabbit about to come on live, and you hear nothing but Ninth Wonder music, that's me. But I should not get copyright. Why should I get strike? That don't make no sense to me. I mean, here we are. Some of y'all are quite sure y'all got the same thing like me. Y'all got your cell phone and you download a lot of music. And some of the stuff you love that you want to play on your YouTube when you get on your channel. And you can't. And as soon as you do, you end up getting hit with a copyright strike. That don't make no sense. Because everything's connected on YouTube. Why can't you use that as a theme song? Or if I want to DJ or play a little music here and there, I shouldn't get strike. The rules and guidelines is okay, but some things, man, you have to. I mean, come on, y'all. Hey, I miss the days of old when it wasn't like this, where you could just play music while I'm worried about copyright strike or restriction. You can't play this music, or it won't be played in certain areas. That don't make no sense to me. That's no fun. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't want to go to some producer. I remember when I first started this, there was a couple of guys that come up to me talking about, "When I got a thumbnail, I want you to check out." They just, like they discover fire. They end up doing their designs and they want to sell it to people. I don't want to be like that. I want to be everything original, my thing. It's cool for you to do yours. That's your hustle. Go ahead, but let me do my thing. Let me get something up. I mean, I can easily get on Google and conjure up something and post it as a thumbnail. Now you gotta be careful, because whatever you put a thumbnail to is you copyright strike. I mean, what the hell happened? What happened to free music? Do what you want, man. It's changed. It changed. What was that, about 7 years? It changed. And man, I used to love being on here. Now I'm dreading to get on here and worried about getting stricken down. Excuse me. Or worried about getting getting doxxed. It's ridiculous, man. But anyway, good morning to y'all. How y'all doing? I hope everybody's fine. I mean, like I said, I'm still an old dog. I don't even know how to put. Right now it's in darkness. I just hear my voice, which is good, which is a good thing because it makes you want to concentrate on hearing me instead of looking. I want to go to the days where we used to be sitting down by the radio and you just visualize my voice, just something to talk about, you know. And I appreciate that, but trust and believe, I do want to, you know, post something up, make it look a little bit more professional. I mean, I really got to take time to really do that. But why should I? I mean, come on, maybe I mean, there's some people that can just get away with this, but it's okay. I ain't gonna worry about it. Let's get to the show here. So much, remember, I just pretend like I'm in the neighborhood. I'm sitting on the porch. Some of y'all might come through. We'll sit down, have our coffee, and we'll kick it for the day and talk about what's going on. And I'll give you my personal opinion on it. Like I said, um, it's been an incredible week, and I hope things will get better. I'm sick and tired of hearing bad news and chaotic things, but here we are. We're still dealing with crazy, chaotic news and things that celebrities, been doing that's crazy, and we calling people out on it. Also, I want to give a shout out for a group of people that used to be put on the wayside, and now somehow I don't know how they done it, but they became a force to be reckoned with. Really, they became the force to be reckoned with. I got to give props to them because what they've done is put a big fool in his place. hmm Yeah, they put a big fool in his place. But right now, I want to give a shout out to the people out there that lost their homes from the California fires. Now, some of y'all don't act ignorant because it could happen. It could happen to any one of y'all. There's not only a lot of people. There's not the middle class or the rich celebrities. Because I noticed that, like I told you, I noticed there's a couple of people that were that were veterans in Hollywood game. There's a guy named uh, named James Woods. He's an actor. Some of y'all heard him on The Simpsons, but he's a veteran actor. That man cried about his house being gone. There's another guy from a police academy. His place is gone. And there's people, they don't stay that far. American citizens working hard every day, middle class, and they notice they don't have no home no more. That place, like the place down in California, looked like somebody put a small nuclear bomb and blew it up. And it's crazy. A lot of homes is gone. From what I heard, 5 people had lost their lives out there. And when I heard about 5 people had lost their lives out there, the first thing I'm remembering is when CNN had posted a video of some guy at his home with his dog, showing himself trapped in the house, surrounded by nothing but flames outside of his home. And I'm thinking, I hope that's not them. Hope they've been rescued. That's scary. Because there's some people that refuse to leave their home. Understandable, because you work hard. You put your soul and heart into building that home, owning that home, and now it's gone. The sad part about all this, a lot of homeowners in California does not have insurance. from what I'm hearing, allegedly. I heard a lot of homeowners don't have insurance. I heard there's been so much political craziness, budgeting, cutbacks that result into situations like this where this could have been more uh this could have been in a way prevented with all this devastation. Would have been less casualties, less situations. They said there was hardly no water in the pipes or whatever, or a lot of water been cut off, water supply. I know the mayor is getting the earful. A lot of people are pissed off. The insurance been cut down, the budgeting been cut down. Firefighters trying to do the best they can. It's crazy. They still the forest. I mean, wildfire is still going on in certain parts of Cali, but in the other areas that it already did its thing, it looked like a nuclear bomb, a small miniature nuclear bomb went off, and everything is gone. Cars all ashed up because people had to park in people had to park in the freeways and had to get out their cars and leave. That's how bad that fire was. That's how quickly fire can get you when nature runs its course with winds that's like 40 miles per hour, damaging winds, smoke, sparks, and that's a sad situation. I will put that. I can't put that on nobody. To see all that, man, it's like they were saying, like it was hell on earth. Sign of things to come. Nobody's seen this much devastation since if I recall, I remember maybe 2012, no, 2010 or 2004, between 2010 and 2014. I remember it was a devastating wildfire. I remember Rihanna's house got tore up. A lot of people and stuff. Today, now you got people from James Woods to even Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford had to leave his home. Han Solo, Indiana Jones had to leave his own home because it's about to be consumed by the fire. But I heard nothing like this since I think 2010 or 2014 when the blaze, another wildfire with a blaze, and it took a lot of homes. And they talked about Rihanna's home was one of the ones that got hit. But there are people, other than celebrities, their homes were devastated too. They was cleaned out. So I want to give a special prayer out to them. Because now it's a hard thing. One thing about when you're dealing with these natural disasters, when things are, you have everything and everything is gone up in front of you in smoke, and you don't know where to go to next. That's the scariest thing is where will I go from here? I'm I'm basically homeless. I don't know where to go to. It's a hard situation to resettle things. You also work. You know what I'm saying? How can you go to work and you don't have nowhere to go? You don't know what to do. And there's are systems out there that try to work with you, but it's hard when you one out of 1,000 people who lost their homes over a natural disaster. That's scary as hell. Very scary. So I want to give a prayer for those who had lost everything and they're trying to regroup, trying to find some way to come out of this right. And I hope things will be resolved. Right now, they still have to go through this devastation, this disaster till it's over. So that's what I really want to do is give out a prayer for them, hoping they recover, because that's really painful, man. Really painful to see all that, to see the cruelty, to see the devastation, to see ashes and burnt buildings and burnt cars, and there's nothing, nothing. Then you get pissed off and you wanna Want to know? You want answers. I heard a couple of people saying, "Well, how these wildfires start?" There's one person about, well, I live down in a certain part of Alabama, certain part of Arizona where it get really hot and humidity is an all time high, but I never seen nothing that causes a fire. What happened? Did somebody put out a cigarette and didn't put it out real right, correctly, or how this happened? Was this a lot of people want to know what's going on? They sick and tired of seeing this, you know. And I don't have any answers. I don't have any answers. I'm not a educated man when it comes to these type of disasters. The only thing we heard about is about extreme hard heat. You know, but it's sad to see how things are. The trip out part was to hear about some of these homeowners don't have insurance after there's been major cuts. There've been major slashing of certain things that the fire department needed. And here we are with this situation where they didn't think ahead of what's going to happen, and then it happened. So there's going to be a whole lot of uproar against that. I'm quite sure the mayor and the rest of the cast from every county of California going to have to deal with that. So it is what it is. But prayers go out to the people down in California. Moving on. Fat Joe. Yeah. Fat Joe says that he is stepping down for hosting the BET Hip Hop Awards of 2025. Mm-hmm. Is Fat Joe lying? Because Fat Joe don't want to tell the truth what's really going on. you know, one thing about when you become this celebrity, when you become this dude, when you came from nothing and they put you up there, you can't really say too much of stuff. But all through your life, you was trying to act like you was down with everything else. Now, Fat Joe came up in the early, I'll say late 90s. Late 90s. I remember the first single I heard called Flow Joe. Let it flow, Joe. Let it flow, Joe. And Joe just came out of nowhere, representing his people, and his flow's okay. Big dude, hungry, out there doing his thing. And hip hop embraced him. New York embraced him. And he did it for his people. That was cool. And later on down the line, somehow in hip hop, as the years go by and Joe started getting more famous for not only just spit his bars and own his own record label that he tried to do, he got together and discovered a lyrical phenomenon by the name of Punisher, Big Punisher. And they just did history together. Big Pun was awesome, phenomenon. And he made Joe a lot of bread. The Terror Squad was in effect, and they was out there doing the best they can, going against the heavy hitters, and they was doing it, killing it, killing it. I mean, to the point where this how bad they were. This how bad Big Pun was. Allegedly, Jay-Z allegedly was dissing Big Pun or said something slick. Pun was like, "Oh, I'm not having it." Him, Fat Joe, and the whole squad came to confront Jay-Z, and they found him somewhere. I don't know if it was at a club, party, or whatever, allegedly. And Big Pun was looking for him. And he saw him, and he chased him around a pool table or whatever, allegedly. And Jay was running from this dude. To me, hey man, I, that's how bad this dude was. I don't know if was this all alleged, but that's what I heard about Pun. I don't know about Joe. All I know is about Pun. But as far as Joe, they embraced him. We let him in. It was all good. I remember him and Mac 10 did a little thing together, thicker than water. He was cool for a minute. But then, I don't know what happened. But I think he got too lax. Started saying some shit saying that hip hop was discovered by Puerto Ricans. They create, in a way, in a sense, saying it allegedly that Puerto Ricans created hip hop or saying some stuff like that. It's not black. And there was an uproar. He started saying some things about the FBA, and there was an uproar. People wasn't playing that shit no more. I was cool with Fatjoe. The only thing that pissed me off is I don't know why you keep on using the N-word, brother. You was not black. And I guess I feel pissed off at my brothers that was surrounding him because they let him feel so comfortable that he could say that. I was like, man, dude, you in our house, but y'all got him too comfortable for saying that N-word. But when you end up letting somebody in your house to be too comfortable, they're going to end up trying to change things in your house. He ended up having his own personal views of how it is in the history. But actually, to me, I think he was trying to change the history of hip-hop. When it's decided to put culture into hip-hop, you want to change it. And it's not going to be changed. This is a black culture. You are welcome to come into it and contribute. But you're not going to come up here and change it. Fatjoe made that damn mistake. And for a minute, I thought that the way this world is going, because we let so much things slide by not saying nothing, that he thought he was protected. Oh, nobody gonna say nothing, blah, 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 blah. He started having the courage of saying something right along when Busta Rhymes said his. And I knew something suspicious about Busta. I've been hearing so much stuff about him for a few years. I wonder what makes me like, what's going on? And then come to find out, allegedly, some of that stuff true about this bro. Some of y'all got to hang up towards black people or the black originators that created hip-hop. And come to find out, y'all hate us that bad that y'all come and infiltrate, act cool with us, rhyme like us, dress like us, have the same slang as us, but at the same time you want to destroy us by changing the history around to your narrative, to your lie. That's like something in the history books where the pilgrims come to visit the Indians and say, let's have Thanksgiving together, only to come down there to slaughter and slaughter and kill the Indian tribes and all that stuff, and then take over and say, this is ours. We are the originators of this land when we wasn't. We was visiting. Fatjoe, oh, I was so pissed off. But I'm glad that the FBA had a voice. They said, no, we're not having this. This is black owned, bro. This coach is ours. It's not yours. You're not about to come up here and spew all this mess. See, that's how slick they try. I noticed that when they get older, now they want to be slick and say some stuff. But I remember how y'all all are when I was a kid right along with y'all. How dare you wait until years later and you think of the next generation going to listen to y'all by changing it up, and you think some of us are not around to take offense to that or challenge it? You must be out your damn mind. And Fatjoe thought that he was going to come up here and changed it. Can't explain it. Because they asked him questions, he couldn't even explain it or how he felt that way. Now, Sutton, I'm quite sure they got on his ass. Trust and believe they did. They made phone calls to BET. They wherever they did, they put the they hit the power button, put pressure on them, and made that fat slop step down. Just don't know who's gonna host this time. It better be somebody that's 100% black. And if you do host somebody who's not, he better be saying telling the truth about how hip hop is, what it was made by, who was made by. You know, don't come up here acting stupid. He talk about 2 Chainz go to host the show. I think he making shit up, but it'll be cool. 2 Chainz, do your thing. Just be careful. Don't want to be like Busta Rhymes in Fatjoe. I don't know much about the FBA. There's some flaws that I got against them. Maybe because I seen Tyrese Nasheed, and I noticed his history because way back then he was a Pink Panther pimp, and there's some things about him that was shady. And then he wanna, and then he flip flops. We got called up, and we called him out on it. The sad part, it came, he infiltrated into hip hop, the hip hop culture. He came out with his hidden colors, nice little documentaries. And then he did the one that was, I had to give him props on, was about hip hop. A good documentary that really tells the tale of who started all this. From him coming out with that sparked the debate on everybody in hip hop. Everybody was complaining. But they can't say that he was wrong. On that situation, I had to give him his props on that. I'm glad he broke it all the way down on who invented hip hop, who are the originators, the ones before everything went on wax, before it became marketable, before it became a seller. It was from the streets first. Who did this in the streets before it became marketable? And that has shook up everybody. This is way before Russell Simmons. This shook everybody up. And then all of a sudden, I'm noticing a lot of people from outside forces want to say, oh, we invented this, we invented that. No, you contribute. You never invented it. You contribute. I had a little hang up for the FBA because they had some issues, but I'm glad they got together just like I did when it comes to an outside force want to say, well, this is we did this. We invented hip hop. No, you haven't. Hip hop always had been a black culture thing. Always. Don't you ever forget it. Always been a black culture experience. A lot of people had came down on this and tried their best to change it. I just want y'all to remember this, pass on to your kids, to your loved ones. Keep on passing that torch and let them know about the history. See how they do? That's why it's so important for us as a black culture. We need to stop playing games. Seriously. Content creators, please keep the history alive when it comes to hip hop culture. Not only that, our culture, African culture, the black culture, keep that alive. Because we right now in a situation where they trying to, remember, we're in an era now where they want to get to the history books, they want to cross us out. They want us erased. They try to kill us with heroin. They try to kill us by assassinating us politically. They try to kill us with HIV, crack, opioids, fentanyl, unemployment, diseases, even hating each other on our own skin color. Light skin hate dark skin. Dark skin hate light skin. They want us erased. They don't want to see us winning. They want us to remember and forget who we come from. From Rosewood to the massacre down Tusker, to Malcolm X, to Martin Luther King, to the Black Panthers. They want us erased. Look what they're trying to do with hip hop. They try their best to say this was invented by black people. Here we go again with this. We back on this again. They trying to find. There's two ways what they trying to do with hip hop. Either destroying it by bringing up these whack ass rappers that talk about nothing senseless, nothing attainable for us to build on, or they're gonna bring some people to brainwash you to say, well, this was this and this was that. You got Fatjoe and them up there. He not even hungry no more. That boy straight. They paid him. Stepping down for BT is not no sweat for him. He ain't worried. He could don't even be on here all together and just sit back and count his money. But we still have a duty. We have a responsibility to make sure that our next generation remembers where hip hop stands, where it stood for, and what it's about. Regardless. Don't let them, the ones with money always want to talk up that dumb shit. Well, it's all about the money. No, this is more about, it's all about the generational situation for our kids. This is our history, ours. And I'm sick and tired living on this planet. Sick and tired of every dog. Why every race is so infatuated of knocking us off? Why? We must be special. Because we are. Why are they so vindictive and worried about knocking us off the planet, erasing us completely? Don't want us to give no type of power. Want us to be the number one consumer. Don't want to give us no reparation, nothing. But they want. I don't understand. But we got to keep on reminding our children where we from, who we are, the incredible things that we had done for this country. We built everything. Everything. And they still don't want to give us props for that. I'm glad Fatjoe was kicked off and put in his place. I hope the next person, if he or she hosted the show, better do a good job, and don't you dare try to come up here and say something stupid. Maybe they should put Rashid on there, huh? Tyree Rashid should be on that show. You know what I'm saying? That would be sweet. Would it be a slap in the face towards Joe and Buster? Have Tyree Rashid be on their show? You need to. Somebody representing the FBA. That man didn't retire till I retired BT. They don't know about that yet. No. They probably have told you. You got to step down, man. They get on our ass. Oh man, they get on our ass. Yep. That's what it is. Jimjones. Ooh, what's going on here? Woo. Jim Jones. It's a shame. Way back in the day, you was the crew from Harlem, the Diplomats, rolling with Cameron. Now you are labeled as an informant. And it went and then somebody dug the crates and put it on their social media where there's a conversation with Natasha 69 after Natasha 69 was fresh out of jail. Um, he had to go through a probationary period. He finally had a chance to talk about what's going on, and he ended up saying some things that we were shocked about. We heard about something about Jim Jones being a foreman, running his mouth, saying some things that's connected with some other situations, and it was a shocker. It went over people's heads. Nobody really talked about that much, but now since this situation with 50 Cent and Cameron came about, don't know what's going on. 50 Cent was on the show with Cameron. It is what it is show, right? And they were just talking about Jim Jones, and somewhere along the way, Cameron like, I don't know what's up, but dog, I don't know what's your problem with you. You know, we making money over here, blah 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 blah. Jim Jones starts saying some stuff back and forth and telling them they need to get off my dick, basically. Now, when it comes to 50 Cent, he is the ultimate troll. When you diss him, it's over. Seriously, we all know this. And 50 Cent went his out this way, said what he said, and then produced receipts, court documents, calling Jim Jones individual number one when he went out and ratted, allegedly. All on paperwork, and it's out there right now. Anybody can get in. Trust, believe. Fans went and checked it out. It was all public information about Jim Jones talking, swilling, squilling, going out for the cheese like a rat. And it's not looking good. And then there's an audio recording where Jones is out there still ratting. And it's looking real bad. So far, Jim ain't saying nothing yet to retaliate. He's been very quiet, but you know how it is in the streets, especially if you were in Harlem, dog. Don't act like you could walk around here like Alpo. Y'all know what happened to him, right? Mm-mm-mm. It's the series in the field. Alpo thought he was untouchable. Alpo thought he was right where he wanted to be. Everybody cheered till he gone. You don't want it with 50. You don't want it with 50. You better leave him alone. Right now, I don't know. It looks bad for Jim now. It looks really bad. So he gonna have to. I don't know what he gonna do. He better go back, lay low, something. That's bad when somebody throws some shit at you. But in this crazy ass world, is this gonna be acceptable? Because last time y'all see this how funny y'all act. This crazy. I don't know what's going on with this generation. Because when Tasha 69 came out, y'all loved him. When he went out there and ratted, y'all still loved him. Till he started acting the hell up after he got out. So I don't know. Is this time is this gonna be acceptable? Is this snitching thing gonna be cool for everybody, or y'all gonna go right back to the old school way of you know what time it is? It's not good to snitch. I mean, you know what I'm saying? This is so crazy. And then, and then, and let me change that. I think he's an informant for the FBI because there was some stuff that 6ix9ine had brought out, saying how come where there was a certain situation that Jim was involved in, how come he's still around and everybody else is doing some time? But he tried to say something on 50, and 50 let him know, like, don't come to me, dog, and you snitching. He let him know I light you whole, I light you up, and he lit him up, recording and documents. Looks bad. Right now, popular by public record, you label as a rat. Lowest of the low. It's not a good look. Speak about that. Let's move over to this guy named Flakko. Now he got into it with another guy called Point and Shoot, I think. Now I like Point and Shoot. He got some interesting things to say. He got some good storylines, stuff like that, and looked at other content creators and stuff. And I don't know what's going on between him and Flakko, but he been noticing some things. He always say some stuff about no jumper and all this stuff, but there's some rift between him and Flakko. And Flakko starts saying some things about this guy. Not only that, Point and Shoot also made enemies with Star for the Star Report. And from what I heard, Star Report hurried up and hit him with a copyright situation. So that I don't know what's going on with them two. All I know is him and Flakko got into it. Flakko started saying something crazy, start allegedly doxing him or allegedly hit him with some copyright strikes and everything. And Point and Shoot like, I'm not going for these lies. I'm not going for all this other mess. I don't know what type of game you playing, but we finna go to court. And he had enough. And it's not looking good. Not looking good for Flakko. Because if this situation stands and they say, you know what, you're absolutely right, and they go with Point and Shoot, Flakko gonna have to hit, I don't know. I don't know how it is with this situation. That's why I say you gotta be careful when you end up saying some things online. You gotta be careful, man. Watch out because copyrights and trying to degrade somebody is very serious situations. You get hit with a lawsuit that you don't want. Go to court, next you know you end up paying. With Flakko, it don't look good because there's a situation where this man got paperwork, video actually, the things he said. Right, it could be even text message, whatever he got. It's not looking good. It's going to dwell in this man's favor. Now Flakko is well known for a while for being on a no jumper, but on his own podcast, his little thing, he's known for doing some crazy shicey stuff too during the time. I remember the times when he used to dox, and I'm like, why are you doing all that on people that you didn't like, or y'all get into a debate and you want to talk about their livelihood or what? It's crazy. He was known for doing some stuff like that, and I'm quite sure he stopped. I think he stopped, but I remember back in the day, people had to check him like, man, you better chill. You doxing, that's like you being in somebody's personal backyard. You taking it very personal. If me and you get into a debate and I'm whooping your ass in the debate, and you get to a point where you want to dox me over this, then it's personal. That's what I say. This content creation thing is not for everybody. If you're here to bash somebody or troll somebody, do your trolling, do your little bashing, cool. Long as it don't get to a point where you up there offending somebody, or to the point where you insult somebody so bad that now they want to come for you, and then next thing you know, they want to find out where you stay, your IP address, all that. I mean, that's ridiculous. And then for what Flakko had done, he put out something that made Point and Shoot felt a certain way. He's like, enough is enough. I gotta take this dude down. You ain't about to hurt me up like this. Now I'm looking for Point and Shoot's channel, and I noticed I don't see nothing really recent of his. He had it, but he did say he had a channel had to be taken down, so he might be out of YouTube for a minute. I know that because I was hit one time with a couple. I played a couple of songs. I think, as far as I know, I think they sanctioned me. I couldn't post nothing up for a good couple of weeks. Man, I was like, okay. I understand. I learned my lesson. This dude, he cannot post another video for a while, and I think this is about him and Star Report. I don't know what's going on with him and Star. That's a whole nother story. I gotta find out from Star's side of the story of why him and Point and Shoot is down into it. What was going on? It's a sad situation, but I think he posted out on his community wall explaining why he couldn't post any new videos because Star had got him messed up to the point where he's hit and he can't post no videos. So, due to the guidelines of YouTube. But as for Flakko, he's in a hot seat. He's looking at some charges. And one thing about it, when you go to court on things like this, you gotta have some money. And I ain't talking about no chump change. I'm talking about some money. Because you have to go deal with this. And if you lose, you're gonna have to pay their legal fees. Not only with the charges, is the legal fees on top of it. And the legal fees hit. Probably especially start at 10 grand. That, whew, man. And if Flakko saved any money during the time of his run here on YouTube, he's still doing some things with no jumper. But man, things like that is tight. That's what I said. You got to be careful who you diss or who you going against. You got to be careful what you say. If you spewed a bunch of lies without nothing to back up on it, and you put it out there, man, you're gonna be in trouble. That's why you always say the word allege. Always preach your thing of copyright and allegedly. You don't want to put it out. Don't come out there saying something about somebody without saying alleged, because that means like that's a certified fact. No, you got to be careful of that. You know what I'm saying? And man, it's sad how this situation is looking. I look at Flakko as a talented brother. He got some type of spark in him, but you can feel that dark undertone. It's like he got this hatred. I always thought he was a guy that didn't really like the whole culture period. I don't know, something about him. We feel something bad about this dude. He got some talent, but something about him irks you. That's what he reminds me of. Something about him irks me. But then when I found out that how he was doing back in the day, when he was that young Flakko tripping, doxing people, I was like, oh yeah, he was a fool then. To the point where hell, even Wack 100 was gonna go upside his head. But with this situation with Point and Shoot, man, it don't look good at all, bro. It sure don't. So we'll see how time goes on with this situation. And he had to go to court pretty soon for that. So, I'm very, very surprised because usually Flakko be on here posting something up real quick, and he been quiet. So I don't know. He used to post stuff every day. He ain't posted nothing up in the past 2 days. So we'll see what's up. We'll see what's up. Yup. Mm-hmm. Man, like I said, it's been a crazy week for everybody. And Jimmy Carter has been laid to rest. Well, they had a funeral ceremony. All the presidents was there, except for one person, which is President Obama's wife. She wasn't there, Michelle Obama. But Trump was there with his wife. And Obama was sitting right next to Trump, elbow to elbow. Now, Michelle, I don't know why she wasn't there. She probably was busy. Maybe she wasn't feeling good, whatever. But it was all there for Jimmy Carter. And I saw them on TikTok where somebody had posted to them of Trump and Obama laughing, smiling, talking. And I'm like, there were bitter enemies not too long ago. Straight up bitter enemies not too long ago. I remember he used to talk this stuff about Obama and Michelle. And here you are, cracking jokes, laughing. I'm looking at it, and I'm like, this whole game is rigged. I feel like a buffoon. I'm looking at the Democrats and Republicans, and they all in the same game. Seeing them just sitting there shooting the breeze while we go at each other's throats. And I feel like, is this what America just come down to? Say any type of thing and we believe. And we go hand over foot, foot to mouth, whatever. We go fight to the death over these beliefs that they spew out or these lies. I mean, seriously, if anybody had looked at it, y'all would be like, why they Trump was totally against Obama's ideas. Crushed him every time he get a chance to talk. Obama, the same way we're dealing with Trump. Crack jokes about the bro. Remember, he embarrassed him way back in 2014. And here they are, cracking jokes, talking to each other, smiling. And that's like, and I feel like maybe I just got tricked. I don't know much about politics, but to see two sworn enemies sitting together, talking and laughing, made me feel like maybe I'm the one being tricked. Um, they also show a picture, well, footage showing Kamala Harris, Vice President, coming down there, and her, the husband, and she sat right in front of them on another row of seats, and you could see Trump staring at her. He still got that pissed off stare. Cause remember he lost his debate towards her, and she ignoring it, but you could feel him looking at her, and she's just smiling away. You know how she is, saying hello to everybody except for him. But you could feel the heat, which reminded me that hey, she got him good on that debate. But like I said, man, it's crazy how the politics is to me because there's a whole shakedown. Sometimes I think they're just doing shit to be doing shit and make up something, and then they go back and reprogram things or put things in order or hide something. Man, it's so crazy. It is what it is with it, man. I mean, I can't even trust the system now. After I saw Obama and Trump laughing together, I'm like, that's why I'm saying this political shit is nonsense. It's all about who got the most money, who could shake up who. I mean, I don't even trust it. It's crazy. It's crazy to me. I don't know if y'all saw it, but please, I do. I mean, I want y'all to check it out and tell me for yourself. Y'all can Google it up, and you'll see the Jimmy Carter memorial service. You see them all sitting there. You see Trump and Obama smiling, sitting next to each other. And I thought, man, I thought it would have been, some type of tension in the air dealing with him. But man, it's crazy. I can't believe this, man. And Joy Badass. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, this coffee's still good, hot. Joey Badass. Everybody talk about, did he diss the West Coast? Joey Badass got a song out right now. Sad part about it, I forgot what it is, so forgive me, y'all. And everybody saying, is he dissing the West Coast? Are they trying to? I'm like, here y'all go with this bullshit. I don't know who the fuck thought bringing this out, saying, is there a conspiracy about, is he trying to do an East Coast, West Coast thing? No, no, no. Stop. Please, for all of y'all haters, stop. Let me tell y'all one more time. Quit getting mad about what's going on at the West Coast. Kendrick Lamar is trying to bring peace and awareness to the West Coast, and he did it with excellence. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar. He had Crips and Bloods together. If Power was in that, that's a beautiful thing. They all was holding it down. Good thing for them. Beautiful thing for Kendrick Lamar. And I hope he get an accolade awards. That's the West Coast thing. Now, New York, y'all been lacking lately. But that doesn't mean that y'all can go out there, and that doesn't mean that y'all defeated. Y'all can still do something to change things up. Just unify over here, too. I would love to see that. So far, I heard Redman's new one, Muddy Waters Part 2, the long-awaited sequel to from his classic album. Sounds tight. Then I heard Joey Badass. And let me say this. I don't think it's a diss. I think people took it that way. No, it's not. I feel like he need to tighten up on his lyrics. Because I feel like he been so much heavy influence into being that character from Power that it took away from him to really took time to go here and start writing something really productive. You know, that flavor is gone. That's one thing about trying to balance in your rap musical career with acting. It's going to throw you off. And I feel like it threw him off. But far as a battle, I don't think so. I don't think he would. I don't think that would make no sense. Why do you want to do that? Kendrick Lamar was. It was Kendrick Lamar to say fuck the East Coast. You ain't heard not one thing about that. He was trying to get his babies together. Say, hey, yo, let's get together. Let's be a family. Let's unite. Let's stop killing each other. Come on, I just want us. I want the world to know, man. We civilized. We smarter than this. We intelligent. We some beautiful people on the planet. Let's get it together. That's how he did over here. Now, what the East Siders can do is the same thing. Just come on back. I do miss the New York beats. I do miss the New York raps. What happened to y'all? I ain't heard nobody tighten up for a long time. I got to give a shout out to Redman. At least he did it first right now. But where the others? Come on, y'all. Tighten it up. Joey, he all right. Daylight came out with his song, but I hope they... he got one called Hey Y'all. You know, he did over that man's beats, but come on, bro, man, please. Don't try to turn it into a diss. West Coast, East Coast. No, it's not happening like that. Even though New York been lacking. Yes, I'm telling y'all the truth. New York, y'all been lacking. It's time for y'all to step up. Get back into the game. Please. Unify. Something. Where the New Yorkers? You know, 2025, I should be hearing some New Yorkers out here ready to roll. We're not going through no dissing. I just want to see y'all holding it down too. And I'm quite sure there are some out there that's ready. We just had to stop promoting this dumb rappers. You know, rappers that rap about, just talk about nothing. Just dumb 12, dumb second grade type of talking. Seriously. Where y'all at? That's what I want to see. I want to see some intelligence. I want to see some grown shit. I want to hear it. I want to feel it. Joey Badass okay, but I think he got too lax off of Power. That kind of hurted him. I heard the lyrics. He sounds cool, but he was so much either you're gonna act or you're gonna rap, bro. You can't do both. I can tell by this. Kendrick even don't respond to it because it's not even a diss. To me, it's not. I just felt like dude kind of lacked off because you did too much time creating this character on Power. Now they killed you off. Now you got time for yourself. Don't rush. Let it happen. But as far as the other New York rappers, step up. Feel free. Feel free. We ain't got time for it. Please, one thing we do not need is another East Coast, West Coast bullshit. And some of y'all gonna try to roll with that. Just because y'all mad, because right now it's getting closer and closer to the Super Bowl. Y'all still want to say something. And for the love of God, oh Lord, please, Drake, shut up. Drake, take a year off, bro. Please, be quiet. Stop. Dude, you lost. Let it go. Oh, terrible, man. You look bad. I don't give a fuck how much money you make. You look bad. Let it go. It is over. You keep it up. Nobody want to be bothered with you, dog. Nobody. Let it go. Oh, terrible, bro. Terrible. Terrible, man. Just to hear a grown man still bickering over stupid shit. Let it go. For God's sake, man, grow up. Take a year to chill out. Then come back with some music. Shouldn't have to go through this mess. When you defeated in the rap game, that's the end of your career. I don't know why they let this dude keep on spouting out all through the damn year. Stop. It's over. At least you still got money to come back to. Chill out for a year, and then come back with something good. If not, let it all go, bro. Go enjoy your life. Invest in something, man. Invest in something that's beautiful. So, be the first person to do something else other than hip hop. Straight up. Man, ugh. Sad, dog. Sad. For real. Well, that's it for me. I enjoy myself. I hope you enjoy yourselves too. Thank you very much. Appreciate all the love. And I'm about to be out of here and enjoy myself. Hopefully everything will be peaceful this weekend. Again, shout out to the people down in California. Y'all take care. Do me a favor, hit the like button. Subscribe to this channel. And if you want to make a donation, I see you this on my description box. Till then, this is the Black Rabbit Hitchbox. Thank you very much. Y'all have a beautiful, beautiful weekend. Stay safe, please. Please stay safe, and please don't get into no dumb shit. Please. I want you to have a good, safe time. Enjoy yourselves. Keep God first. And I am out.